Well, good morning and welcome to Monday morning, the 10th of January. Weather kept us from worshiping together yesterday. I hope you found a way to worship with quiet time, with reading the Word, prayer, just being still and knowing that He's God and recognizing to take that day of rest, that day of worship on the first day of the week. Watching a good sermon, a good preaching online. There's a lot of bad stuff, but hopefully you've tapped into somebody good for days like yesterday. We're jumping into our Michael Card book, as I said, 40 days, 40 devotions on the lyrical life of Jesus. Many of his songs and some others he's also included, and then some thoughts. Most days, some days no song, just thoughts. But it's going to be good. I'm anticipatory of it. The lyrical life of the Nazarene. Man, this is one of my favorite songs. His Life of Jesus CDs he put out. The Nazarene had come to live the life of every man, and he felt the fascination of the stars. And as he wandered through this weary world, he wondered and he wept, for there were so few who'd listened to his call. He came, he saw, he surrendered all so that we might be born again. And the fact of his humanity was there for all to see, for he was unlike any other man, and yet so much like me. The Nazarene could hunger, and the Nazarene could cry, and he could laugh with all the fullness of his heart. And those who hardly knew him, and those who knew him well, could feel the contradiction from the start. If you listen, really listen to the life of Jesus, you will hear a subtle resonance. Yes, it rings true, but there is infinitely more to it than that. His life pulsates with an unspoken poetry. It vibrates in time with his life situation and those who found themselves within his reach. You might say his life was even a song in itself, or at least you could make a strong case for it being lyrical. It often rhymed beautifully. Sometimes it reverberated with a discord that in the end was still a meaningful resonance. The lyricism and tone and color of the life of Jesus is one reason why so many of us write songs to him or paint pictures of him or seek to portray his remarkable life in any of 1,000 other ways. In one sense, if you really listen, it is easy. There's so much depth, so many endlessly interesting scenes that no one could ever hope to squeeze dry. And in quite another sense, it is impossibly difficult because words fall so short and notes can only ring for a certain length of time. They are all clumsy bricks. Words can only resonate within their range of meaning. And melodies, even the vast soaring ones, are finite, limited to a key signature and a single time frame. Nonetheless, easy or hard, we are left with his life. His beautiful, mysterious, frustrating, scandalous life. We are left with his words, comforting, challenging, enigmatic, dazzlingly, inescapably clear. His words resonate across time through centuries. They fall on our listening ears, and something pre-tuned in our hearts resonates with fresh melodies and lyrics, words and notes in honor of that lyrical life of his. What follows is the result of a lifetime of fragmented attempts to listen to the lyrical life of the Nazarene. They are resonances I heard in my own heart and mind and shared along with the many co-writers whose names I will with great gratitude indicate. They were a result of trying to see Jesus' life from a different perspective, from a fresh point of view. Sometimes I almost got it right. More often, I missed something vital. But even the songs that don't hit dead center are invitations for you to listen. Maybe to listen better and more clearly, more biblically than I listened at first. Even the poorer ones are opportunities for you to pull his image into a sharper focus in your own heart and mind. After all, isn't Jesus' life so worth listening to? Millions, even billions of us have given ear to it, charged by his Spirit who allows us to listen to his word in a way we listen to nothing else in this world. Could it be that it also invites us to resonate in a way which we resonate to nothing else in the world? The Spirit strikes or hammers or plucks an interior place, and we resonate. We harmonize. Something sings the way the morning stars first sang. That's a quote, a shout out to Job 38:7. There are still a million questions that have yet to be asked of Jesus' life. Many, most, are unanswerable. But that does not mean they are not worth asking. Even the unanswerable ones leave us with a sense of wonder, and that wonder just might enable us to keep asking better questions still. There are perhaps as many songs left to be written about his luminous life as have been written. If this book provides the encouragement for just one new song to even find the beginning, it will have served its purpose. Yes, indeed, it is all about Jesus, and we must desire with all of our hearts to keep diving into his word, the thoughts that he gives to us, the way he lived his life, and what it says to us in living our lives so that we never tire of learning something deeper, learning something new. So Michael Card is going to encourage us to do. Dive into Jesus and listen. Listen to what he says. Listen to who he is. Oh, I pray our love for Jesus will grow during these 40 devotions. Blessings to you today.